winter wren is a tiny but loud brown bird that, despite its name, is a summer songbird in the Bruce Peninsula. Not only is this bird disproportionately loud, but its bubbly cascading songs are amongst the most lengthy, lasting anywhere between 5 to 10 seconds per song. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding. It's early morning and I've arrived to the Song of the Winter Wren at the entrance of the Alvar Bay Nature Preserve. This former campground is now one of the few bays on the Lake Huron side of the peninsula free of cottage development, and in the past I've always found it filled with wildlife of all kinds. The trail here is an old laneway going through a low-growing forest, leading to the appropriately named Alvar Bay, a flat, rocky view of Lake Huron. Okay, we're at Alvar Bay. We're at the Alvar Bay Nature Reserve. As you can hear, it's full of winter wren. And this is just the entrance. This is a black-throated green. There's an American Redstart here too. I'm hearing a thrush. So finally there's a car coming. So we're gonna move in. An American robin here too. I believe we have a veery here. singing very quietly. So we have a Swainson's thrush here. Seems to have quieted down. We're on the extreme southern range of the Swainson's thrush, Swainsoni subspecies. So you can hear American Redstart and black-throated green warbler and Winter Wren. American Redstart and a black-throated green warbler. This warbler with the piercing call at the end is the American Redstart. Warble ends with that. It's definitely an American Redstart. However, the Redstart doesn't always do that. It's a bit of an unusual nature reserve. And it has remnant buildings on it from when it used to be a campsite a long time ago. It's no longer. You're no longer allowed to camp at it. The main trail is the old access road that leads you to the water of Lake Huron. Today it's extra buggy. red-eyed vireo up ahead here. As you can hear, this place is loaded with black-throated green warblers. I should have brought a jacket with me just for the bugs. There we go, black-throated blue warbler. That was the black-throated blue again. Not very loud. So I haven't necessarily had a huge amount of luck with birding here. Clearly all the common birds are here. The yellow-rump warbler, also known as the myrtle warbler, I've seen here, closer to the shore. But on at least one occasion, I had a flock of finches go over that I didn't recognize the call they made as they're flying. Finches have this tendency to make a lot of sounds as they bounce in the air. And because I didn't recognize it, and I didn't have a recording, they're a bit of a mystery to me. It was extremely brief, too. I didn't document it well enough. But I always wonder if they were maybe crossbills, pine grosbeak, evening grosbeak. Probably not evening grosbeak, I would have recognized that. Also possible a flock of purple finches would throw me off, but I've certainly never heard a flock before. So we've got another winter wren coming up. 2 more winter wren. Got a redstart coming over to see me. He's coming very, very close. The male. Mostly black with a couple orange spots. Some white on the tail. Their name might be Redstart, but they don't actually have red on them. They just reminded the people who named them of the Redstarts in Europe. So there's another one singing. It's a very short warble. The extremely long song is, of course, the Winter Wren. Swainson's thrush. I'm gonna head back because I think that's where it's coming from. Seems to be two, it sounds like now. So that's three Swainson's thrush. Seem to be two of them singing at each other. One on the north side of the trail, one on the south side. North side one sounds closer, so. He was a lot closer. Seems to have moved away. They're both fairly quiet at this point. I don't think they're all that far away, they're just not singing loudly. It's Winter Wrens. A little bit of wind now. So this place is mostly mixed forest, but all very low. There's no real canopy. Some spots might have it, but because this is an Alvar, which means there's a lot of rock here, not much soil, there's not much for these trees to grow off of to get very big. So some of the tallest things here are black spruce, and they don't go any taller than 30 feet, maybe 40 feet. And they're probably very old. Some of the bigger trees are paper birch, which are falling apart for the most part, because they can't get enough roots into the ground. So they start leaning, fall over, die at an early age. Although paper birch do not live long as it is. Something noisy in the background. I don't know what that is. More than likely a boat. So we got the American Redstart there. You can hear some black-throated green warblers in the background. I think I heard a myrtle warbler in the distance. Oh, something was in the shade, not very visible, and it just flew off into deeper shade. Don't know that I'll know what that was. It's one of the faster songs of the American Redstart. Now it's ticking at me. There's the fast again, fast song. Okay, that tick is familiar to me as myrtle warbler. That's an unusual call. So this is one of those conundrums. I would say that's a black-throated green warbler making up a new song. I'm assuming that doesn't happen very often, because I haven't encountered it yet. At least until now. But as you can tell, the end of that song sounds just like something from the green warbler. There it was again. This is where it helps if you get to know the bird well, the songs. You can pick out voices. That really sounds like the voice of a green warbler. Okay, I'm going to follow this bird with an interesting variation. The other possibility, this is a blue warbler, a black-throated blue. They do have similar voices. However, that little sound at the end of the song is not something in the blue warbler repertoire, I don't believe. Sure would love to see this bird, but this is a very thick spot. Something's buzzing at me, ticking. In the second part, we'll enter the Alvar Bay proper to see what other bird species might be calling this nature preserve home. The Alvar Bay Nature Preserve is one of over 170 nature reserves that are being protected by the Escarpment Biosphere Conservancy. To find out more, visit escarpment.ca. Songbirding, the Bruce Peninsula, was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with Creative Commons music from Scott Buckley, and additional Creative Commons sounds from Jordan Powell.